Firstly, why will you be doing what you don't want the public to know? Why? Definitely, you know that what you are doing is bad. So where is the Ogo stepping in? And where is he stepping in? You can't call yourself Ologo and be acting like somebody that is from like a pig in the mud. Celebrity are decent people. Are people that are supposed to be role model, not people we see and stone. Lanre is a pathetic liar. Lanre is a fake lifer. He's a man that he portrays himself outside to be a good person, but deep inside him is a demon.
What do you mean?
The only thing we fought about was not apart from him being a notorious, and a serial baby father to different women. Lanre is not we fought because of my child's school fees, nothing else.
Because of your children's school fees?
Yes, nothing else.
Welfare?
Yes, nothing else.
Nothing else?
No, for the school fees.
You are not asking for him to buy you pants, or to buy you bra, or to buy you blouse, or to buy you skirts, or to buy you dresses, or to buy you a car?
It was because of the school fees.
Just school fees?
Yeah.
Welfare of your children?
Yes, that's right. It's not gifted. I think it's not gifted.
It has
it's not
high libido.
No, I just think he found wealth in the wrong place. It's not, his wealth is not natural. Yeah. I feel they told him the more you have kids, with different women, the more your wealth. Because it's not normal. It's not normal. Because a man that has one pregnant wife is like a man that have like 10 man person in his house. Just compare with somebody that will now impregnate like 10 sis at the same time. Is that normal? But later, I connected with this pastor. It's not even my church. Pastor is CAC pastor in Mikotun, Pastor Shegun.
Okay, Prophet Shegun Adibayo.
Yeah.
Okay.
That man brought light into my darkness.
Wow.
Every time I go to his church, I smile out.
Yes,
financially, he was there for me. Spiritually, he was always praying with his pastors. In fact, when my business was so down, I thought she did this to the point that my business was so down, but it was just grace that me and my children were living it. It was like did it to the point that somebody on Facebook called me, a random prophet, told me that Larry said that Ofi he korira Sarah Lara like so people will start hating me. You understand that. That should be prayerful. So I stopped having sales. A lot of things was just going bad. And since I stepped my foot in that CAC church, God changed my story.
Recently, when you listen to Doris Ogala and Pastor Chris, how did you feel? Does it relate with your own, or is there a slight difference? Or when she said, the pastor slept with her for 7 years, promising her to marry her, even she was dating a man when she met him, and she married the man, and in between the marriage, the pastor was still having an affair with her, and eventually the marriage broke. She went back to the pastor. Then the pastor also allegedly used her for some other shady deals, and suddenly the pastor married another lady this December. That was December 16th, and that's why she went haywire and said, "Oh, you can't throw me out." So when you see those kind of things, how do you feel in your own case?
It's not relating to my case because in their case, it's a case of two sinners.
Two sinners.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's aware of what she's getting into. How can you be in a relationship and be in a relationship with a pastor at the same time? So Atorise is a public figure, not a celebrity. Because if you have asked Igbo people, do you know Atorise? They will tell you, Oginekwa, who be that? So there are some tribes that don't know Atorise. But when you call Davido, you call Whiskey, you call Burna Boy, you call Ashake, it rings the bell to everybody. So there's a difference between public figure and celebrity. People are now mixing it up. So there are still people that don't know him at all. The same way I don't know him when I met him. He said, I don't know how powerful I am spiritually, that anybody that get married to me, even though he's a gutter man, that the man will be automatically rich. The only thing the man should just do is to be truthful. Yes, money. Money. Bomini. Because he started cursing the father of my children that I was just I was like, Daddy, and I was like, so this is I don't even know spiritually this. So Christianity, church itself now is a business center and a new amusement park.
Where he was saying that, oh, a woman that you marry, that when you say anything, she records. When you do anything, she screenshots, she keeps and all that. There is that not an enemy that told them mo logo lórí, don't record gbogbo ẹ̀ tó gbé mi lọ sí Facebook and all that.
All I know is Ọlọ́run tó dá mi àti gbogbo àwọn èèyàn gidi tọ́lọ́run fi surround mi, ohun tí àwọn ọmọ mi máa jẹ dọjọ́ ogbó tó máa fi dá dúró, Ọlọ́run ti ṣe fún mi already. Ẹ kò jẹ́ ká máa gbàdúrà pé ká má pàdé pàmí ikú tàbí kó dìgbà obìnrin. Tó jẹ́ pé obìnrin bímọ fún ẹni kó má pa ẹ o.
Then I know.
You know that as a woman. Thank you. Ẹ dẹ̀ jẹ́ sọ kíní kan. Obìnrin tó jẹ́ pé ọjọ́ tó ti pàdé ẹ̀, gbogbo conversation yín ó ń record ẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ológo, ó ń save ẹ̀ sí email ẹ̀. Tó bá ń ṣe fídíò tí wọ́n ò dẹ̀ mọ̀, tó dẹ̀ ń ya fídíò tó ń save ẹ̀. Gbogbo picture tó ń save ẹ̀ sí email ẹ̀.
Ó ti ní nǹkan tí.
Kò jẹ́ pé ó ti ní nǹkan. Ṣé rí àlàyé? Ọmọ tí mò ń lọ sí school lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí tí wọ́n kì í ṣe ọmọ mi, private school. Èyí tó yẹ pé mo sọ fún pé don't worry madam, máa jẹ́ bàbá ọmọ yín, ẹ má worry. Wọ́n kọjá 20.
When you, in the first part of this interview, you said it was one in Nkechi.
Nkechi Blessing, she's famous.
Yes, that advised you that, oh, this person that you are marrying out of the blues, because you are oblivious of the kind of person he is, that you please try to start to harness facts so that he will not.
I will back up anything.
Yeah, back up anything he's saying to you. So would you say she was the one that?
Yeah, she was the one that encouraged me.
That you should always keep documents.
Yeah,
and
back
keep
up
details.
anything he's saying.
So it's not that you just deliberately started keeping chats, keeping voice notes.
And the funny part is that I didn't even keep anything to use against him. It is just normal between people. We can have a conversation now, and if you just want this conversation to be safe and you screenshot it, in case I come out to say that's not what I say, you know. So that's, especially I started screenshotting when he said he went to public school. Why will I put my son in private school? You know, he says some things that are alarming and weird to me. And when he comes out in public, he says another thing entirely. So I was just keeping it. Sometimes I sent some to him that, have you forgotten what you said? So it was not that I wanted to use it. I've never been in court before in my life. It was when I met Lanre. I've never had any means to be in court or to get a lawyer. So it was just something I was just normal screenshot. Normal, he calls me on video call when he's lying. Maybe somebody told me something that I did it and he called me and he's lying, and I record it and send it to my friend. But you said he did this. Now look at him. This is what he said. That's why I kept those videos. Not for anything, and got to have it. It was important to me because if I didn't have all those evidence or claims, and he came to the social welfare to say that I was just one random girlfriend that got pregnant and he doesn't want me to abort the child, a child that he wanted me to have himself, I won't be able to prove myself. And that's the problem most ladies have with him. They can't come out in public to talk. Do you understand?
Are they afraid?
They're not afraid. They don't have evidence to back up.
Oh, you don't have evidence.
They don't have evidence.
Oh,
and when
you are not meticulous enough to keep evidences.
And when you are fighting with somebody like that, you have to have evidence to back all the claim up, because you can't just come out and lie and say, oh, this person said this. Where is your evidence? How? When did it happen? When did he say it? You don't have. So what do you want to come and say?
Because he's a big person and everybody will tend to believe him.
Oh, yeah. And it's always concerned about his own image. What about me as a person? So did I grow up to want to be a single mom or a baby mama to an irresponsible gospel artist? And when he talks about that Ogo, you can't claim to have Ogo and be doing like Ologogoro. It's not possible.
Okay. Is it different between Ologo and Ologogoro?
Yes, it's an Ologogoro, somebody that is acting as if there's something that is not correct upstairs. We have many, many people that are celebrity that have children out of wedlock, or so many cases. They are responsible. This fight is not that you must marry me. No, I left you. I took you to the social welfare for your children, not come and buy me a car
or a house.
So why is it hard? So that's when I realized that, and when I got to the welfare and they said somebody had brought him there, that's when I realized that that's what he does.
Wow.
And so many ladies have endorsed him because they don't have something to back up their claim. They could not fight. So it's something that he has been doing and he has been escaping from it. So Natasha is just like Tawali Levi. Iboloti, he did not only fight with me physically, he fought with me spiritually.
Wow.
Wow. He fought with me spiritually.
Wow.
I saw hell.
Wow. Please, can you share some of this hell that you saw? Is it from the house you lived before or from where?
Yeah, firstly, when we were attending the court case, there was a time I was coming, I have this uncle that is helping me with my court stuff and the lawyers. Yeah. So he always advised me, oh, do this. Sometimes the court is not far from the house that I stay. My uncle like, Toban law, take cabo.
Okay.
Don't just go there and go and take bike or be spiritually guided. Though. So one day I just took bike. How will I waste money for cab? Where am I going to?
Understand. Immediately
I came out like this, he was coming out and the bike just stumbled.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
When I called my uncle that he said, I told you, why will you be fighting this kind of back to and be carrying bike? Sometimes we'll go to the court that the judge has said, oh, this is the hearing, and they'll tell us that the judge is not available. Just to make the hearing to elongate it, they'll just start adjourning. So the more they adjourn, the more we'll be stupid filing. There was a time he said the 50K is giving me, why he stopped paying, because at some point he even stopped paying while the court case he was not paying school fees. He doesn't pay medical, he doesn't pay for anything in that house or the rent. He said, that's what I'm using to buy hair. And the judge asked him that, is it 50K they used to buy hair?
Hair.
So his intention was to see me act, to see me totally down, to destroy me to the point I will now come and beg him. There was a time I had a dream, because God gave me a gift of dream.
Yeah.
So I had a dream that one of my friends just set me up that, we should go out to, that she just met somebody that we should go out. I was like, I was reluctant. She was like, let's go now, just to have fun. Immediately we got to the car, it was one popular tout. Why would you say is this kind of person want to see? She was like, there's nothing there, Jare, that let's go. Immediately we entered the car. It was like it was like an hotel they took us to. As we got to the hotel, so it's like an apartment, so this private service apartment. They just opened it. I just realized that I was the one that led. They told me, oh yeah, Wale. As I just entered like this, all of them came inside with Atorise himself, and they carried gun and camera that to start saying the opposite of everything I said. And immediately that thing happened. I just saw that a police officer called me that this is from Ikeja, that one person said that that I should come for questioning and all that. And before then, there's this friend, that same Nene that I said that that introduced me to the blogger that I used.
Yeah.
She was trying to hook me up with men and all that.
Okay.
I declined.
Okay.
I didn't.
When you were going through your
when I was going through my trials, yeah.
She was trying to introduce you
to
men,
different men.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, that I was not interested.
Not like
that I'm not just even interested.
Is not like that, okay?
That I'm just focused on a different thing. All of a sudden, I just saw that she started posting in match.
Posting?
Yes, Atorise himself. Wow. He was singing and she was paying him money. And I was like,
coincidence?
Yeah. I didn't even know.
They were trying to console you and say, oh, they're failing.
Fele.
So eventually you now saw. So that means it was justifying your dream.
Yeah. And they were, so anytime it comes to court to say, on Shashe won't she, I think it's getting that information from that girl. So they were looking for strong evidence
to nail you.
To nail me.
And to give a dog a bad name.
Yes.
To hang it.
So God didn't give them.
They were looking for a strong evidence to give a bad name to a dog so that they can hang the dog for suya.
So eventually when they could not do that, how can we be having a court case and you want to arrest me? So they're just trying to look for another, arrest me and make me say opposite of everything I've been saying. Because before I know Atorise, I know a whole lot of celebrities. That's why I see when people say online that I married him for a celebrity. Lanre is the list of celebrities I've met in my life. Because growing up, I used to be a PRA, club PRA. So I've worked with celebrities. I've worked in big clubs that celebrities come in. And I have a lot of them as friends.
Nice. Okay.
So Yomi Fash used to be one of my friends there, Yomi Fash Lanso. So my sister called me one time that, he used to post, Atorise did not block my sister on WhatsApp. He blocked me. That Lanre used to post Yomi very well, that maybe I should message him to talk to him. When I messaged him, it took a while for him to respond. I said, he said, if I can go back online to go and reverse all those things that I said that he was responsible.
So you mean Mr. Yomi Fashion,
yes,
the actor?
Yes. He said, yes, I should go online back.
And change your narrative.
Yes, that's what they have been trying to push. I was like, why will you be doing what you don't want the public to know? Why? Definitely you know that what you are doing is bad. So where is the Ogo stepping in? And where is he stepping in? You can't call yourself Ologo and be acting like somebody that is from like a pig in the mud. Celebrity are decent people. Are people that are supposed to be role model, not people we see and stone. Do you understand? So later he did not attend the court. The High Court he did not even.
He didn't attend.
He did not attend.
Did he give you a lawyer?
He did not. When the last Zoom meeting we had, a son, he paid his son. He has money for lawyers and son, but he doesn't have money to take care of his children. So the mediator was like, it's not about my lawyer or the son, that they are just witnesses on what they want to say. So he didn't show up, so they just cancelled.
So but the case is still ongoing now.
Yeah.
It's you and your lawyer. So now talking about all the things you saw, the crisis, can you share more experience? I mean, what are those things that you encountered? Because at the time after you spoke, we just saw that you went silent, and we saw that a lot of things happened. Some of the blogs, some of the bloggers at the time, some of them dropped their story, and it was like he was having a voice. And I think I watched another video where he said that he's taking care of like 20 children in this Lagos, and they are going to good school, private school, that children that he does not, he didn't say them, that it's not his children. And I remember that a part of your 20 claims prayers in the High Court is that he said your children can go to public school. Is that true?
Yeah, he said it. He said it. I don't know if this is against the court, but he said it in front of the judges.
Okay, said it in front of the judges.
Yeah.
It's part of what he said. And it was recorded. It was documented.
Yes, yeah. He said he that. He even said court public school that they can go to. He said, I think he mentioned Maryland and Ojota. He said it in the courts. So Lanre is a pathetic liar. Lanre is a fake lifer. He's a man that he portrays himself outside to be a good person, but deep inside him is a demon.
What do you mean?
The only thing we fought about was not, apart from him being a notorious, and a serial baby father to different women. Lanre is not we fought because of my child's school fees, nothing else.
Because of your children's school fees?
Yes, nothing else.
Welfare?
Yes, nothing else.
Nothing else?
No, for the school fees.
You are not asking for him to buy you pants, or to buy you bra, or to buy you blouse, or to buy you skirts, or to buy you dresses, or to buy you a car?
It was because of the school fees.
Just school fees,
yeah.
Welfare of your children.
Yes, that's why we fought. So that's why I was so angry when I saw him grant the interview on TVC that he was saying he sent his children to private school.
As a family man, would you just consider yourself a good husband, father? What are the kind of things you do with your children, with your wife? Tell us about you a bit.
I'm a father.
Abbiamo. So what do you do with your children? What are those things
I play with my children and make sure my children go to very good school.
How many kids you have?
I don't disclose. Like I said the other time.
That's not
because I don't want. There's some things about me that I don't want it to be public.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It is me. That.
Why would you come outside to portray yourself to be what you are not? And about the 20 children he said he's sending to school, it's another lie to cover his shit up. He's not proud of everything he's doing now, behind closed door. And during that family court case, he's always coming there to say, the only thing he says with all the old things, rubbish he comes to do, he will just tell them to tell me, to silence me. So he will come outside. At a point, you can notice I was silent. He will tell them to silence me. Then he will start sending fake evidences to bloggers. They will start insulting me and pushing it out there because he knows at that point I cannot talk. So it got to the point that there's one of the bloggers that helps me then when the whole thing started. I just saw that one just started insulting me. Somebody just screenshot, because I don't follow all these people then. Somebody just screenshotted it to me that said, Natasha, Mashewo, Allen Avenue, where is the $500,000 that we gave you? Just have said so many things. I was pained and so touched. And then I think that DNA stuff was online that, I was still looking forward to do my NIN and all that because I don't have a passport. Again, it's with my passport. So I had to do, that was the first time I went on live video. And I explained, yes, then I explained myself.
Fún gbogbo ọjọ́ tó máa lò lórí ilẹ̀ alààyè yìí, inú ìnira ló máa fi lò, inú ìbànújẹ́, nínú ìṣòro ló máa fi lò. This is not my first page that you report. This is my second page. You know that this is not my first page that you will report. And you are always after my business page. Abi, you can't do anything with this Diamond Go because it's already a page. It's no more account, right? O ma kagbamo Kenya ayé ni Lanre Teriba. O ti ń ṣe. Orí mi ló ma ti fòpin sí. You can't pay child support that you are owing for 5 good months. Please share this show. You can't pay child support. Don't jeff for 5 months. That's 250,000. You owe 2 kids, just 50K. You can't pay the child support, but you can pay people to report my TikTok page till it was banned. Ibiti motin taja. Oh, ọmọ ayé ò ní gbọ́ ẹ mọ́. Tí ti bàjẹ́ láàrin. Tí ti ta. Ayé tó kùn tó fẹ́ lò lórí ilé alààyè. Àìsàn ni wọ́n fi máa wò. Àìsàn. You reported Natasha's latches. That's my first business page you reported. Now my TikTok. Àfi tó bá mú mi, tó bá fomi wẹ̀, tó bá fomi dáná fún ẹ lókun Lanre Teriba tó rí ṣe. Ó ti ń ṣe tipẹ́, tèmi àárín ọlá ló máa fi dópin. Ìyà ló máa jẹ Kenya yìí. Common DSTV subscription is now 12,700. Also to increase it 15,000 something. Ká má wá sọ school fees tí mò ń bẹ́ẹ̀ san, ká má wá sọ clothing, ká má wá sọ medicals. Otu àwọn page tí mo tún fi ń ṣe business tó yẹ kó fẹ́ kí yàrá ìyá ẹ tó fi ṣògùn owó tó pé wọ́n ni 4th born, you are the second to the last born. Bàbá ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ní ilé ṣe fẹ́ kọ́lé fún bàbá ẹ̀, ilé ẹ̀ nìkan lọ sí ìyá yẹn sí. Wo lórí burúkú. Èmi ló máa fi kọ́ òṣì ẹ̀yẹn. Olóṣì tó ń ṣe yẹn èmi ló máa fi kọ́. Ó ṣe lọ́lọ́fà. Ó rí pé èmi gan fúnra mi mo dúró re. Ó ṣe fáwọn ọmọ mi. Ó rí pé èmi gan fúnra mi abiyamọ tó fi ọjà pọ̀ mọ́ ni ìwọ. Ó ti ń ṣe fáwọn èèyàn tí mo jẹ tèmi ló máa fi ṣòpin. Ó ní I've opened another TikTok page. Ó ti ẹ̀mẹ́ tó ń bẹ mix ẹ̀, ó mẹ́ tó ń bẹ fà. Èmi mama ozu, mama tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ. If you told people that I was lying against you, so why did you ban my page? Why? If I was really lying against you, why did you ban my page, motherfucker? You got nothing on me because I will not give a little to shey lójoojúmọ́. Ni mama come and phone. Lójoojúmọ́, I know there's something you can do to this Diamond Gold page. There's absolutely nothing that you can do to this page. So you can report page. You go report Taya. You will report page Taya. You will report page Tekpe. Oh my swear. If you want to help me follow my new page on TikTok. Bó ṣe ló ní give up láti máa ṣèkà. Èmi náà ní give up lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Ìwọ mọ̀ ká ṣe. Èmi mẹjọ́rò. Please let me follow Diamond Gold 902. That's my new TikTok page. Lọ́bẹ̀ kó tún lọ report ẹ̀. Mo ti connect lé mọ́ Facebook mi. Accident ló máa pa ẹ́. Mama osu káwọn ọmọ ẹ lè jẹun wà tó a máa ṣorí burúkú. Ta ló ń bẹ ṣe gan tó sọ fún ẹ pé ó bẹ òṣòro. Let me put the name of the page down. Let me put the name of the page in the comment section. Please, you guys, if you want to help me follow that page. Diamond Gold. So now I had to connect it to my. I didn't even know that page was even existing. Diamond. Nigeria will mandate wá di nǹkan tẹ́ lè ṣe ní diaspora ẹ máa wá sí Nigeria máa ṣòṣì because the judiciary have failed us as a woman. This is the page. Diamond Gold. Yeah, please let me follow you. Mommy, how are you? Auntie me, I'm not fine. Olórí burúkú Atorise Lanre Teriba have reported my TikTok page and they have banned it. I can't even access my inbox. I can't even access my if you go to that my page now, it is banning. Ó dẹ̀ tin chala ti ṣe ti pẹ́ ton report ẹ̀ tí mo rò pé kíni. And this is my second page. This olórí burúkú. How can I even pin this thing? This is second page. Please, that's my TikTok page. Let me follow that page. This is my second page, business page. Don't want bring down, bang. My latches brown. Where is that my latches self? my latest brand. Bó ṣe bring it down by ẹ̀ náà nìyẹn. Tí mi ò ní access sí page mi mọ́. This is my ear. This is my latest brand. If you zoom it very well, my Instagram handle is there, Nazi Latches. That's the way he brought down this page. He has tried it with this one, but the only thing he can do is to report me. They will restrict me for 30 days. That's the only thing. And since I've converted this Facebook page to a main page, he got nothing on this page again. Please follow my TikTok. I want Baba Mashi wa ti o ni tọ́jú ọmọ. O lè tọ́jú ọmọ ẹni tó tún bẹ́ẹ̀ tọ́jú ẹ̀ o tún ṣèkà. Because if it's not wickedness, sanwó school, sanwó ilé, sanwó medicals, sanwó aṣọ wọn, you don't pay for anything than 50,000 naira. 50k. Ló ń sọ fún ọmọ méjì, 2 kids, 50,000 naira. In this Nigeria, everything hard. 50k, 2 kids, no, too bad, do. So 50k, why would you stop paying that 50k? And you feel I will keep short because one useless baby mamas that you have did not say anything. Me, I will say because I'm an orphan. But I don't have a dad too that I go and meet. And my siblings, till tomorrow, they depend on me. Children and simini. Me o toast now. You have to lie that you don't have a wife. Wallahi, Allah me de. Ni wájú Ọlọ́run. Or àfi t'Ọlọ́run ò bá gbé lókè nìkan lókun Lanre Teriba tó rí ṣe. Àfi t'Ọlọ́run yìí tó ń sìn, tó ń pe oko ẹ̀, tí kò bá sí lókè nìkan lókun. Olamide, your first daughter, kò ní rí ilé ọkọ gbé. Àgbéjù lé ló máa ṣe ọmọ ẹ̀. Àjùmọ̀bí náà same thing. Bisola no same thing. Bá mi ṣayé gbogbo àwọn ìyàwó tó fẹ́ tó support even àti ẹ. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọbìnrin wọn bá wọn máa ráre ni. Lójú ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ló máa tọ́ ọmọ tí ò ń ṣe títí ẹ Lanre Teriba. Ò ní jèrè àwọn ọmọbìnrin ẹsẹ̀. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ṣọ́ ní kóbìnrin Nàìjíríà wa kú ni. Mi ò tó stay now. You just came to change everything in my life. So much I've been hardworking all my life. It will not be easy for me. What did you consider I'm shaker? I'm lying on you. Allow me to lie now. So why tell people to ban my page? Why pay people? And Monica, when you're not DNA, you did DNA. You can afford DNA. Walai, you don't just swear baby. You don't want to share Lanre Teriba to issue mana. Oh my worst. Oku ya it of share ritual ye. Koni swear. If it's my page me to ban me. Oh my beer peklo to share. Je ma pa die o Lanre. Ma je pa die. You know I'm a fighter. Ki ma pa die. Ki kon mo baby by nothing she show. Ki kon mo baby by church kon nothing kọrin. Oh my mommy. I feel like she will alone. Oh my mommy, church churchy. Please, any church you know they invite Lanre Teriba to come and play. Don't just Celestian. Mo fi Pentecostal level. I only put Pentecostal. Any white garments. No play there. Call for me invite. Olùṣọ́ go and mock way. Or we see your church. Because they have to put a stop to this rubbish. You can't keep ruining people's daughter's life and think you go scot-free. Who does that? Just because other people did not say anything doesn't mean it will go well with other people. Talon Beshe. This 2 weeks ago, I went. To call. One like someone be like, oh my beer kilo. By now, one more. As at last 2 weeks, is it last 2 weeks or 3? Last 2 weeks, I had accident. Nibiti mo lo ra ọjà fáwọn customer mi just for his children. Come and lay on my school. I had accident. I'm looking for the video. Oh, I can see this. Don't know if you can see this thing. I had accident. SME and I will still I had that leg injury. You shall see how deep it is. Healing you. Because it's in the main injuries on my. Can you see the main injury? The main video of the injury is on this phone. But when I obeyed these children to school, but when I was still going to Lagos Island back to back. Lanre, o follow me ẹ̀fọn ṣe o follow ma ṣe ti gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó ń tọ́jú. Kò ó ní sí ẹ níbi tó máa ó ní kú sí níbi tó máa sí ẹ. Àdàbí tó bá ń ṣe Ọlọ́run ló wà lórí tẹ̀ lókun. You will ask yourself why. Ó ti ń ṣe ti pé ọ̀dọ̀ tèmi ló máa ti fòpin sí o. I swear to God, if it's my last breath, ni ma fi bẹ́ẹ̀ jà. Ó máa ti sọ fún ẹ. I will fight you to till but wọ́n ló máa kú. Èmi ni máa kú. Àwọn tó ja wèrè jù ẹ lọ, my daddy that tried me. Bàbá mi tó ṣe fún mi, he came back and begged with stroke. Orí mi yí ọyàn jẹ o. Orí mi yí ọyàn jẹ. Mo fẹ́ mọ oníṣègùn náà, mi ò fẹ́ mọ wòlíì náà, mi ò fẹ́ mọ àjẹ́ náà, mo fẹ́ mọ ṣọ́nà tó ń bẹ̀ ṣe. Ó ń try ẹ̀ ṣe bí wọ́n náà ló cause accident mi. Ó tún ṣe me and my kids were sick too. And I was still coming out strong. I was still doing video on my TikTok. Because he want my shit any. Ọlọ́run shit. As of today, to ìṣòrí burúkú ẹ̀ tó ṣe yìí sìn. I still got order from that TikTok. Now that client doesn't have my fucking phone number and you have banned my TikTok. So they will now label me a scammer. So now they will now label me a scammer. Báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ fún customer lórí TikTok yẹn lọ́jà ẹ̀sìn. Lanre, ó ti ṣẹ̀sìn. Wàláì, ó ti ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́. Má bẹ́ẹ̀ fà á. Till your last blood, I will see to it. Tó bá ti ń ṣe, ibi tó ti lọ gbà, ibi tó ti lọ gbà àjẹ́, tó ti lọ gbà oṣó, tó ti ní kó má tọmọ èmi Àníọlá. I'm saying it with my full chest. Èmi ni má bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. Ó ti bí ẹkú. Ṣebí we have done judiciary. I've wasted money in court. Ó sọ fún mi pé o ní rẹ̀ láti sanwó lé. O ní rẹ̀ láti mú ọmọ sí private school. O ní láti ṣe kíní kan. I will fight my battle myself. During my daddy's son, I was still young. I could not fight. He came back after he suffered 2 years on the street of Lagos. He came back to ask for forgiveness. I forgave this man. After I took myself to orphanage home and trained myself. Before my adopted mommy adopted me. He was no to fight allowing me as adopted mommy. Lanre, Olamide, Ajumebi, Bisola, Babishaye, Oni really Okojokosi. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọbìnrin tó ń tọ́ pẹ̀lú owó ẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ mọ̀. That's your dog, Baba Kon. You made me be more Baba Kon. Oh, mama, be more kidding. I beg you, let my fish. Give me my TikTok page though, because I have to deliver that. I have to deliver that order to that client. One day, shape it. Either like his brand or jello. This one only jello. This one only. You will not go scot free. Mo promise there. Wọ́n kò join court àwọn tó jáwèrè jù ẹ lọ wọ́n máa ń tẹríba fún mi ni mi ò sì fẹ́ I've never dated anybody.
So unfortunately for him, he knew I was going to respond because he wanted to provoke me to tell the court that, you said she should not talk, now she's talking. When I proved to the court that this is what I reacted to, they kept that one aside. So he was always looking for what to use against me. In fact, his lawyer once said to my lawyer that they wanted to jail me. For what? For you to just pay your son's school fees.
Oh, his own lawyer boasted to your lawyer?
Yes, that they wanted to jail me. And that one even said when 2 elephants are fighting, it's the grass that will suffer. That means the children. I said, no, it's a woman that is not responsible on her own that will make her children suffer. Because for the past close to 2 years now, he has stopped paying child support.
Wow.
Yes, he has stopped paying child support. That court ordered him. Yes. There was a time I called him out.
Are you sure?
Yes. There was a time I called him out. He brought down my Facebook page. Then later he brought down my TikTok page. This recent interview that you said he did, he has done it for a while. Then he told one blog again, Dabiri Blogs, to repost it and cuss me out. Then I responded. He reported my page because he didn't know I still have those chats.
Oh, those evidences?
Yes, he doesn't know I still have. So immediately I saw it's where he says he's taking care of 20 children to school. Why want to take care of his own children and all that? And I brought out just one screenshot where I was crying that please send your son to school. That please. And he said, and one place that I paid, and he was calling me a fool and bastard if I should come and collect the money in his pocket. And where he said, I already paid, I already borrowed money, I already painted him as an irresponsible father. I just kept those two chats, and it went so viral. I didn't even know it would go viral. They reported my page immediately.
Your Facebook page?
Yeah, they dropped it.
I think some of the prayers that they always report your page.
Always, they always. Yes, he doesn't want me to talk. He just wants to come out, give a wrong narrative about me, so people attack me, and he will be the good person. Meanwhile, I'm the one suffering everything because I'm the one taking care of his own responsibility. He doesn't pay their school fees. He has never paid.
Since 2 years plus now. 22 years now.
Yes, yes.
So how have you been able to?
It's God and my business, and the page I'm still using for business that he brought it down. Last year he brought down my TikTok page too, and he came out. He was even dancing. When I came to cry that he reported my page, he came out. He was crying. Bloggers carried it and they were insulting me.
He was dancing.
Yeah, he was dancing.
To shame you?
Yeah, to shame himself because I'm the responsible one here. I'm the one taking care of his mess. But my own children are blessings. But if he's, for the fact that he's portrayed himself to be good, why can't he be good behind closed doors? Oh, you pay school fees. Why can't you pay real? Oh, you pay school fees. Can't he bring out the evidence that he's paying? So he's just a pathetic liar. After my kids, after this fight, a lot of women have had kids for him now. My friends, yeah.
More kids?
Yes, more kids. My friends. Yeah, they'll tell me. He will tell them when those girls, I don't know where those girls will see it, and he will give the, and he's a sugar-mouthed person. Yes, he can lie. And yes, he can even cry when he's lying.
Wow.
I still have his screen record. He will be crying, he will be cursing as if on Paramon, as if they are just lying on him. He will make it like he knows to do make believe.
Wow.
So that's what he used to tell. He said, me, I'm a blackmailer. After 2 children, I'm blackmailing him. And he kept on calling me a gold digger.
Misunderstanding. To the social media, to them, oh, go alone, public figure. Oh, they're not be more for me. Don't know if I'm your brother. Okay, we are brothers and sisters. Kill me as a pay. Joe, this is my own side of the story. I'm not from Marojo, by no share about it. Joe, she social media, Loma Bami put in constraints. All I know is, alone to damn me, as book bound when you get it on office surrounding me, until I want my chair, dojo, but on Fida Duro, alone to share for me already.
How can you call a lady that was a housewife for you and still went to borrow money and pay your children's school fees a gold digger? Gold digger doesn't suffer now. You have never bought me a car. You have never bought me a house. In fact, you have never bought me a fridge. The only thing you used to do then was to pay rent. I had all my things because I'm a very hardworking girl before, so I had all my things all together. So where is the gold digger coming? I don't know. I think he has English problem. He doesn't know what gold digger doesn't suffer with anybody. Before they even have kids for you, there will be luxuries that you will have given to them.
A sacrifice?
Yes. You will have bought them car, buy them house and all that. So where will a gold digger be? You will rent house and a gold digger will have the furniture in the house you rented. So it's just, I think his lack of education is affecting him a lot. Yeah.
Lack of education.
And his upbringing is nothing to write home about. And it's not the only one, no. His brothers, his mother gave birth to 5 boys. They are all notorious, severe baby daddies, irresponsible. As at when I dropped those charts, his brother that used to sing, that is his backup singer, Evangelist Teriba, just impregnated another girl and is not taking responsibility. The girl's name is Kehinde Balogun. She contacted me on Facebook. And I was like, why?
You have the evidence too? Wow.
The supposed first wife that people are claiming is Atorise's wife got pregnant for him when she was in secondary school, like GS3. So his mom they were not well trained. So that's all begin. It's a zero. So, and I think, you know, when you raise children with poverty and all of a sudden they just start seeing wealth, they misuse it because they were not raised with it.
Are not groomed.
Yeah. So it's just going to be an avenue to misbehave. You know, so that's it. It's just a pathetic liar. He has not been paying the child support, the 50K he has been sending, that the court asked him to send. He has not. So I don't know where he's paying school fees for 20 people that he cannot pay school fees for 2. And I'm not the only victim. He has baby all over. He has in Ibadan. He has in Abeokuta. He has home and abroad.
Do you know some of those baby mamas?
Yeah, the one in Abeokuta that I met in Abeokuta, he told that one I recorded that conversation with her then that she reached out to me. Her name is what's her name? Kofo. The name of her daughter. Yeah, she has one child for Imisi. He told that one's mom too that she's a single child to her mom, that he has just 2 children and doesn't have a wife.
The same pattern.
Different scope.
To, what the lady knew.
Felicia. No, Felicia, he doesn't have children at all.
That's
he has 3.
He has 3.
To Kofo, he has 2. Different pattern.
You know any other lady again?
They are much. They are friends. They are too much.
With children.
After me, he just gave birth like with different women. Then my friends were, my friend, he gave birth to him, and I wonder. She said, Atorise said Natasha is just a blackmailer. I said, thank God she's facing it now. Am I not a blackmailer now? But none of them are bold enough to come and talk because they don't have any evidence against him, and he knows how to threaten people. He tell you, his teams are going to be out there. His teams are going to do something. His teams are going to do that. So,
will you say he's gifted with?
It's not gifted. I think it's not gifted.
He has
it's not
high libido.
No, I just think he found wealth in the wrong place. His wealth is not natural. Yeah. I feel they told him the more you have kids, with different women, the more your wealth. Because it's not normal. It's not normal because a man that has 1 pregnant wife is like a man that have like 10 man person in his house. Just compare with somebody that will now impregnate like 10 sis at the same time. Is that normal?
I'm so afraid.
So Lanre is not a born again Christian. He's just singing gospel because a lot of people are gullible when it comes to Christianity and religion. They are always so dumb. Sorry to say.
He has a ministry now.
He has it. No, it's like he has since 2016 now. We okay, Sioni, where people go and pray. I think every 3rd Wednesday of the month.
Well, I think he dashed car to someone that
as at the time that he was not paying school fees, he still gave somebody car. The guy is late now, anyways.
Wow, the guy he gave the car to.
Yeah, one SAS guy that was crippled. The guy is late now. Everything Lanre is doing is not natural. I stayed with him. There were times that they will bring meat to the house. If you say you want to do Sarah for his mom, Lanre will use the blood of the meat to bath. The meat that you want to use to do Sarah for your mom, why are you using the blood to bathe? Then the kidney and all the shaki of the meat, you will now use it to only him you eat. They will now go and share the meat outside that he's doing Sarah for the mom. Is that ordinary?
I was thinking he's a born again Christian. That was what I think.
One being here down.
Madam.
Wait, yesterday when your profile was sent and I went online because I don't know your music so well. I know you.
You know me, but you don't know my music.
Yes, I do. So I needed to have enough information. And the first thing that went up is I said Lanre Teriba says he's not a born again Christian.
Anyway, okay.
If I now throw that question at you,
let me talk about that. Born again is not a day job. It's a continuous processing. I always let people understand that fact. You can't just wake up in a day and just come online or come on here and say, oh, I'm born again. It's a continuous processing. All I know, the news that all the Christians must note is accept Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior.
Lanre is a two-faced person. He's another person outside. He's another person inside. And when Lanre minister and preach for you, sir, you'll be seeing heaven like this. No. He's gifted. He's gifted. But his personality, even the devil is better than him. I will recommend the devil.
But he's a very handsome person, very handsome. And he has a very good shape. He has a good voice. He has a good charisma. I mean, you cannot see him much than that. I mean, you don't see a narcissistic personality in him.
Yeah, that's because that's what he portrayed online. Like now, like I said, he pays for 20 people's school fees. You know, people seem like, oh, a good person. You know, they are all of the Sakam and J's, the lie.
I want to ask you this question. When you are going through all these rigors, were there places that you went that you got solace, like you got help in terms of spirituality, in terms of, I mean, when the challenge was hot?
Yeah, I went to so many churches because there was a time that I fell down and I was nursing my leg for like close to 5 months.
You fell down?
Yeah.
And your leg got broken or what? Or
just minor injury. It's not even like I just slipped.
You sleep?
And my leg was like for 6 months, I didn't get that leg. I went to different churches. There's this particular church I went to in Songwater. The church at Elijah Parish. I think the pastor is Pastor Tibetan.
Okay. Okay, that popular one.
Yeah. The way this man spoke to me was not a Christian like.
Wow.
Yeah. A whole lot of people were waiting for him that day. So I think people would just want to make him notice them. Then I just went in front of him. This man called me names that I don't even want to mention.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you offend him?
I didn't offend him. I just went for prayer and I was like, oh sir, I came to see you. It just said so many things that was not even relating to what I came to, do in the church. Before he later...
What happened to you at that time? Did you break down or you just...
I was crying. I was so devastated. Like,
you were crying?
Yes, I cried.
It took tears out of you?
So when I was crying, one lady in the church living there said, is it that one that I listened to that I'm crying, that she that is living here, what she has heard, she should go and kill herself. That's just the way he acts. I said, no, it's not proper to talk to people like that.
Because you had problems.
Yeah. So later he said, as me, normally as a water child, anywhere I go, they'll say we should first of all go to the river and bath. So to me, he's an empty pastor. Because everything he said, all the prophecy, everything he said was just lies.
Okay, he was giving you prophecies.
Yes,
there.
He gave me.
And they are not genuine?
Everything. I told my friends, everything was false. All the thing he gave me, I later throw it away. It was in his cell that I know that they are using Bacchus to do Ishe.
Okay, Bacchus wine.
Yes, wine.
Okay.
So many things. It was in cell that they used to do something like taba. So I saw so many different things that I've not seen in cell as a Celestian that I am. So
but what pain you was that he
spoke to me rudely in front of people, okay, not just me. Yeah, in front of people and my children. Yeah. I think he's so full of himself. He has seen himself in that church like a mini god. And but later I connected with this pastor. It's not even my church. Pastor is CAC pastor in Mikotun, Pastor Shegun.
Okay, Prophet Shegun Adibayo.
Yeah.
Okay.
That man brought light into my darkness.
Wow.
Every time I go to his church, I smile out. Financially, he was there for me. Spiritually, he was always praying with his pastors. In fact, when my business was so down, I thought he did this to the point that my business was so down, but it was just grace that me and my children were living it. Lanre did it to the point that somebody on Facebook called me, a random prophet, told me that Lanre said that Ofi he called Sira Lara like so people will start hating me. You understand that? That should be prayerful. So I stopped having sales. A lot of things was just going bad. And since I stepped my foot in that CAC church, God changed my story.
That's Prophet Shegun Adibayo's church.
The first time I went there, I just went there, he just saw me and he welcomed me with love. Without even, at first he didn't even know who I am. He welcomed me in love. When I told him all this, he prayed for me. It was when he prayed for me, I had another business idea, which I started selling D&G snack, kuli, all these, chips, all the chin and all that. And I made sales in that. And anytime I worship with this man, he will pray for me and he will help me financially. So I just.
So you are shocked that you saw a prophet that was giving you spiritual help
and he
was still giving
financially,
money.
yeah.
He was not taking money from you. He was not saying.
He doesn't even know me. I don't think he even know what my name is.
That's interesting.
Anytime I'm just, oh, daddy, I'm going inside. You call his pastors, not just one. Oh, they will pray for. Even as I went down, my leg was paining me. They were the one praying until I was healed. He doesn't even have my contacts.
That was Prophet Teriba.
Yeah. He will always pray for me, pray for my
Genuinely.
children. Free mind. And I don't think he will remember if he have come across him before. That was the pastor that I saw that, no.
Among all the people,
the pastors,
the prophets.
Yes.
I think he's a prophet too. Prophet Teriba. Yeah.
Yeah.
So your mind was shattered at some point, but there was restoration.
Yes, it was when I got to that church that that man brought light into my darkness. And ever since then, I've been, at least, I rented an apartment by myself. After I rented an apartment, I got a new shop. I started facing my business. I enrolled my children in school, and I've never lacked all those stuff that I mentioned. My rent, house rent, and God have been doing it. He has not been, I have not paid child support for like close to 2 years, and God have been doing it. So that man really changed my story. If not that, where I'm staying is far from where his church is. It's a church that I want to be fellowshipping, but the distance is just
too far.
Even then, I used to schedule when I
go for the prayers.
I go for those prayers.
Did you ever come out to do testimony in that church before? I don't think you did.
No.
Okay, you were shy. Just for you to just for what do they call it? Just for him to pray to you, just like everybody going to see him.
Yeah.
And you now notice that it's different.
It's very different, though. It's very different. He doesn't talk to people rudely. I've seen him talk to people, and he's always reaching out financially to everybody in front of him. Sometimes he doesn't even know that. I think it's the way his spirit leads, because he doesn't even know me, and he really he brought Pastor Shegu brought that light into my darkness. Yeah. He brought that light into my darkness, and I really thank him for that.
Now, you look at everything now. At those times that you are going through all those things, were there any near-death experience, especially when you are going through the court case and going before you sued him finally, that he now ran away, when you are trying to get the attention of your children and all that?
Yeah.
What were other things you saw, especially? I mean, at the time, I think I heard that you wanted to move from it. You said you should come and pay rent in the former house.
Yeah, he told the landlord to chase me, and the landlord bought out.
Okay, he didn't pay?
He didn't pay. We told the landlord to chase me. The landlord bought out, but they didn't meet me. They meet somebody that was assisting me with my laundry. So the lady called me, they bought out with this and that. So I had to go to the nearby police station to report, and that's where we resolved it. And I told them, okay, this is the figure of time. I'm not even waiting for, because the court wasn't saying that it's going to pay. So I just moved. It has been, when I wanted to commit suicide was after I took him to the social welfare and he was not going, and when he later went there and he was giving a very wrong narrative about me, I felt so bad. Because this is somebody that I was submissive to. This is somebody that lied to tarnish my own image. Because this is him ruining me, not me ruining him. Because I didn't picture my life to be in this kind of scenario. In fact, I regret ever knowing him, because anywhere his name is being mentioned, there's this curse that comes with it. But I just keep praying to God that things change, because he has hurt so many people, especially ladies. He has so many kids everywhere that he's not even reaching out in different churches. Some is even churches that we meet them. I don't know where they gave him that.
He was an evangelist, supposed to be evangelizing Christ and all that.
No, he's evangelizing another thing.
So ladies, and some of those ladies, that's what's her name? Emake, Felicia. Where is she now?
I don't know.
But I think her papers were also part of your
Yeah,
documents in the
I
High
just
Court?
use that paper as evidence, you
Okay,
know,
as
to back
evidence.
up my claim that I'm not. It's just that because now his narrative there is that Natasha wants to ruin him. At least this girl case have been on our kids. Our daughter is older than my own first child.
Wow.
So
And her case was
we are
not
not
older.
older than my own kids, and we are not family members. So
She's from Edo State.
she's from Edo State. So that's it.
And the other
the other ones that we don't even know about. You know, that one is even a coincidence. Firstly, it was a social welfare that told me about her, and God just wants to review her. And a area sister where I grew up is her friend, and she's not a small girl. She's like she's a older woman. She'll be in her late 40s now.
That Felicia?
That lady, yeah.
Wow.
She's not
Is she also a businesswoman like you, or
she's into interior decoration.
Wow.
That's what she said. Yeah.
I think I saw her papers too when we got your court papers then. Now with the way it is now, do you think Lanre Teriba will be ready to pay you your 100 million naira for breach of promise to marry if push come to shove and the court say, okay, this is the judgment, you have shattered her, you have messed her emotions, you have relegated her, you have put her in a very terrible state of mind, do you think he has 100 million to say, oh, yeah, bah?
Actually, sir, it's not about the money. It's actually, sir, it's not about the money. It's about him understanding. I think he doesn't understand what he's doing. It's about him understanding the gravity of what he's doing to women.
For women, generally.
Yes, for him to understand the gravity of it. It's not about the money. A man that cannot take care of his two children, where does he want to see that kind of funds from? But it's for him to come to the court, you know, let the court decide, let people, you know, other people come for hearing, let people listen to what he has to say. So it won't look as if it's only me talking. Let's see how it's aligned and why. We need to know why he's actually doing this with women. And this is somebody that travels out a lot. Why is he not doing it there? You know, but because our judiciary is the way it is.
Justice is slow. The will of justice is slow.
It's only in Nigeria a man will just, you know, get a lady pregnant, abandon her and abandon the child, and that's it. And
it goes.
And it goes. And in future will come back and claim them.
Recently, when you listen to Doris Ogala and Pastor Chris, how did you feel? Does it relate with your own, or is there a slight difference? Or when she said, oh, the pastor slept with her for 7 years, promising her to marry her, even she was dating a man when she met him, and she married the man, and in between the marriage, the pastor was still having an affair with her, and eventually the marriage broke. She went back to the pastor. Then the pastor also allegedly used her for some other shady deals, and suddenly the pastor married another lady this December. That was December 16th. And that's why she went haywire and said, oh, you can't throw me out. So when you see those kind of things, how do you feel in your own case?
It's not relating to my case because in their case, it's a case of two sinners.
Two sinners?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's aware of what she's getting into. You know? How can you be in a relationship and be in a relationship with a pastor at the same time? So they both committed that sin. They are both aware of what they are doing. And to me, it's a very shameful thing. Because it got to a point she said she was even married to somebody. She was still dating him. Yeah. And
she was not having feeling for that person.
They are both sinners. She should be ashamed of herself too. Because if she wanted to be with the pastor, she should be with the pastor. Obviously, from the beginning, the pastor never saw her as a lady a responsible lady. Let me put it like that. Oh, yeah. She was just like a toy because she portrayed herself to be a toy.
But she said initially when the pastor met her, invited her over to his town, showed her to his family, gave her some kind of modicum of respect and all that. But along the line, they started sleeping with each other, sleep with her in the car, sleep with her in the balcony, maybe sleep with her in the kitchen, sleep with her in the bathroom. And the sex was becoming more creative, even sleep with her, even in his office at times. I mean, so became an adventurous, let me call it sexual expertise and all that.
That's because of the way she portrayed herself to him. That's the way, you know, you see, in me and Lanre case, me, I was just like a baby girl that doesn't know anything about him. Some of this lady really know about him. Some know he's married because I heard that he even impregnated one of his band members what's her name? I think it's Yabo or something. I've forgotten.
Bad member was
yes, I have children. I think that one is 3 children itself.
Wow.
Even while the supposed first wife was still in Nigeria.
Wow,
and that one is
a
away.
great man. Wow. Wow.
So me, I was just somebody that was just on his illusion that I was just living on that lies.
Illusion scheme.
Yeah. You know, and he respected me. No, his game was clean. I never call him. I've dated, I had S now that normally you catch your boyfriend with a girl. I've never. He has never received call in front of me. I will go to his house when he had the school that the Continental drop out from of Apolli. When he went to go and did the president for them were together. I was always going. It always take me to respective, you know, functions. So and everywhere we go to,
function.
yes, madam. So he was so clean in his job that there was no space for me to know that okay, this is what he's doing. I didn't even had the chance or the gut or any doubt that I should not start checking his phone. He was so perfect. And anywhere I go to, I tell him he's always there. You know, he was always available for me. He was not richer than anybody I've ever met, but he was very available. And he was there not just like my man, but as my father. Like he played the game according to the story I gave him. I think let me just put it like that. Oh, she needs fatherly love. Oh yeah, let me, you know. So I think in that lady's case, she knows the pastor very well.
As a tomboy.
You understand? And she, according to her story, she has helped him in different cases that covered him online. So she know what she was bargaining for. And they're both sinners. How can you say you people were? That's the kind of adventure she wanted to have. That's their sex life. So they are both sinners.
Both sinners.
They are both sinners.
That's a powerful one.
Yeah.
Now, if Lanre now comes now to come and beg you, maybe prostrate or kneel down and hold your leg and say, Natasha, please have mercy on me. I've wronged you. I've done the unthinkable. I've been a narcissist towards you. I've been narcissistic in my demanding and all that. Please just forgive me. Let's come back. I will take you to marriage registry. I will marry you officially. Will you give him the opportunity to be your husband once again and father of your children?
No, I can only give him the opportunity to be the father of my children because he's still their father. Even if I change their surname, it doesn't change the fact that he's their father. But he can never be my own husband because God made him the father of my children, not my husband, for a reason. So I've forgiven him. But there's no second chance. I just want him to be responsible. There's nothing I want to have with that kind of person. I will keep on having that trauma, that depression, that outbreak and all that. I can't indulge such art. He has ladies in his life that I indulge, you know. I can't. No, I've forgiven him. I don't have, the only problem I have with Lanre is to be responsible with his children. The other thing doesn't even concern me. Anyhow he wants to live his life is his own cup of tea.
Why do you think he keeps bringing down your Facebook pages? What's the problem?
Because he sees that I'm doing good. You know, some people when they're in, to him is in battle with me. Me, my own is for him to be responsible. So his own thing for the start has been, oh, I will suffer. I will this. He wants to make me suffer. Even when he sued me, he didn't expect that I would be able to get a lawyer. So him seeing me doing good, you know, seeing me
happy
is.
At times I see your videos in those days, you just dance.
I will just dance, yes.
You just put a music.
It's
maybe Ebenezer Obey, maybe Sonia Day, maybe Oshupa Saidi.
It's actually breaking his heart. Even despite all those bloggers he called. In fact, he made me, everything he did made me stronger. In fact, brought out the person in me that I don't know. You know, I never had the opportunity to act. You know, I wanted to act as a child. You know, growing up, I wanted to act, I wanted to dance, I went to dancing school, I went to film institution, but I didn't have the opportunity. So he brought that braveness. I didn't know I could come across. I used to be a very shy person. I don't like to, you know, which people around him know that about me. I hardly make friends with people around, even his family member. I'm always on my own, you know.
Conservative.
Yeah. So he made me strong. He made me outspoken. He made me brave. I don't, even if he calls out 50 bloggers to talk about me, I will defend myself on those 50 bloggers, without even blinking my eyes. In fact, I have the strength to the point that I'll go to their comment section and reply everybody. So he wanted to break me, but God made me. If he had not done everything he did, I wouldn't know I could do these things by myself. Because for 2 years plus that he has not been doing anything, God has been doing it.
It has given you real strength to fight for yourself.
To fight for myself,
and for your children,
and to be
to be the mother of 2 boys.
Yes.
And you're trying to put them in.
It's not easy, but God has been good.
I know any other man. Do you have anybody like a boyfriend now that's taking care of you? I mean, you look so beautiful today. When I saw you now, I felt so very happy with you. The way you look.
I won't want to talk about my private life.
That's interesting. But I mean, maybe some of you will say Jesus is your boyfriend.
Jesus is anybody's boyfriend, but I don't want to talk about my private life. But I know, God has blessed me with so many beautiful people that have been my strength. Even in my people that are my clients, they have been there for me.
Yeah, emotionally.
Yeah, and financially.
Trying to make you to.
Yes, even when I don't even ask, they show me love.
Now, if you have an opportunity to sit down with other baby mamas that are lucky to have given children 2, 3, 1, 4 to Evangelist Lanre Teriba, what's going to be your message to them? If you are to hold the microphone, I have all these baby mamas, the one in Nigeria, the one in London, maybe the one in South Africa, the one in Songo, the one in Ushudi, the one in Ikeja, the one in Agege, the one in Ojota. Shina Peter sang that song that Sisi Kongbe, Ketu, Ikono, Ngbo, Ojota, Ikongba, Omoge Shashama, Shami, Bobashi, Moda. I'm sorry to bring that song. But if you have an opportunity to sit down and you have a microphone to talk to them, what is going to be your advice?
I'm just going to advise them to be strong and to be bold and to be brave and to be smart enough to not allow him break them down. No matter what he's saying, no matter the power they feel they have, because Lanre is a good manipulator. Yeah, he tried that with me. He was like, I can't defeat him. That I will make sure that he will take me to the lowest level that I will come back and beg. But because I came with the truth, God has been there. I never knew that I'll be able to afford a lawyer. He was amazed on the hearing that he thought I was just going to come and they're just going to, manipulate everything and I'll end up I'll beg, But I just advised him to be strong and to be brave.
That they should be brave, they should be strong, and they should be committed to God.
Yes, and to be smart about dealing with him.
They should be smart about dealing with him.
And it's not the only one with Ogo.
Glory.
Yes, glory. Everybody has their own glory. And Lanre is a glory dimmer. So you can't dim people's glory and put them in a position they never knew they were going to be and be claiming they want to ruin your own glory after you've ruined theirs. If it's not for the grace of God, without as an orphan, how will I start? Who want to help me? I don't have family. My kids don't go for holiday because there's nobody I want to go and drop my children for. You should know how difficult it is. So what of if God was not by my side? What position will I be? I would have gone to go and beg him. I would have come back on social media and lie. The way other people used to come out and talk on that duress that, it's a lie, I was just lying. And after that video, he will still not be responsible. And I will still not have that God to come outside to talk again. So that's why I said they should be smart about dealing with him. Life have taught me so many things. Dealing with people is very difficult. Because somebody might tell you good morning and you go outside and you see it's already dark.
Wow, that is nice.
Yeah, people are very, very manipulative. And recently, people just want to use you. They don't want to give out. They just want to collect from you.
Use and done.
Yes. So how can I have 2 beautiful sons for you? And the only thing that we are fighting for is be responsible. I've never seen where that is hard.
Be a responsible father.
Simple, period. That's my prayer. If you check all my prayers, that's it. Just be responsible. It was when I was now fighting that I saw that he was just elongating it and he was not seeing it. He doesn't even see what he's doing as a bad thing. I know that's where the first problem set in. You know, when you are doing something and you know you are wrong, then you are going to be on the right path. But Lanre is doing wrong things and he feels that he's right. And the people indulging him like that presenter are people that are ruining his life the more.
Okay, one female presenter.
Yes.
And okay.
Telling him he's handsome. Am I not beautiful? Let's call a spade a spade. Take care of your children. Stop cutting through corners. If you like, sponsor 100 people. There are people, as a celebrity that you claim you are, there are people that sponsor people abroad that we don't even know anything about. There are people that, okay, like the pastor that helps me now, he doesn't know where I came from. He doesn't know who gave birth to me. He doesn't know my background. And God led him and he helped me. And since that man have came into my life, like I've stepped into that church, that light that I got from that church has been in my life because I've never lacked my house rent. I've never lacked my shop rent.
You mean Professor Adebayo?
Yes. And my business, I've never, you know, God has been, even as 2025 was, you know, very slow on business and all that. But God, in fact, sometimes where I did not even ask for favor, I get favored. After he pulled down my page, people reached out for me financially during Christmas for my children. Sometimes when God do things to me, I just see myself crying. People reach out to me without me being online again. You know? So
the covenant of Professor Adebayo,
yes,
the covenant of his calling is genuine.
Very, very genuine.
And he's not asking for anything. He does not
he doesn't even have my contact. We don't even talk. If you ask him today about me, he doesn't know.
But the few times you met him,
the few times I came in contact with him, my life changed for the good. It did not, it was just prayers. And it worked miraculously. Because when I even, everything I wanted, like that is important to me, like my need, God is always there. God has been there. So that's why Larry gets angry, because he wanted me to be below. And you see my children, no. The same way I come out, you know, kinky, fine, beautiful, that's the same way I bring out my children online like that too. And people that know me physically too know I don't play with my children because they are my priority. And there's no way I go to that I don't think I'm not proud to take them there.
I think the first time I interviewed was October 1, 2022. And
yes,
in your former shop somewhere in Alapere, and the way you took care of your children that day, you know, you bought them clothes and you bought them a lot of souvenirs, preparing them for the Christmas, I think. And that was the first time I was brought to you to interview, and I saw the way you were doing to those children, the affection, the emotion, you know, the relationship and all that. And I think that's powerful. That's a strength for me. So where did you get the strength?
I got that strength immediately I became a mom. Because I now saw them like my life. Like I feel inside me that I hold them a lot. And the fact that my own childhood, losing my mom when I was 5, you know, it was tragedy. So I didn't want, I didn't have a motherly love, you know, and my father was not present too, you know. So I wanted that, you know, I wanted that complete life for them. I wanted them to never be behind any of their pair. And God has been doing it.
God has been doing this one way or the other.
Yeah.
With an absentee father and a mom that is always around with the grace of God. Do you have a word for people in the Christendom? When you look at the church, you look at the Christendom itself, you look at the ministry of prophets, you look at the evangelists, you look at people. If you have a time, if you want to talk about Christianity, what are you going to say? Has it paid you?
Christianity to me now, with what we have been seeing all over the world, you know, aside social media, these pastors are just doing it for business. It's a new business center. They are not called. They are the one calling themselves. So a lot of them are a trained teachers, so they know how to preach. And people love when if you want to get something from people, gullible people now in this generation that we are, just mention God. You don't need to be, just mention God. You don't need to be genuine. That's why both in the normal churches that they wear different clothes and in white garment where I go to, it is the things they do in church now, you'll be amazed. You will see where people that are not seeing anything will call themselves prophets and disarrange your destiny, telling you that this is what God said, which God is not even telling them anything. Some will even tell wives that the man you are married to is not even your husband. Go and leave that marriage. And at the end of the day, the lady will now see herself befriending the holy herself. You know, so people now are just, the so-called Christians now are just, they are just being selfish. They are doing, you're about to say immoral. Yes.
I think in Alabama, I learned somebody was interested in you.
That's the way I went to one church too. In Alakpere, and the prophet was prophesied. They said I should come and do one work and the other. Before we know it, I just saw that he was giving me some of the work for free. I was maybe he's just being nice. Until when he started asking me out. In fact, this man made me discover who I don't even know I was. He said, I don't know how powerful I am spiritually, that anybody that get married to me, even though he's a gutter man, that the man will be automatically rich. The only thing the man should just do is to be truthful. Yes, oh money. Oh money. Oh bomini. Because he started cursing the father of my children that I was just amazed. I was like, Daddy, and I was like, so this is I don't even know spiritually this. So Christianity, church itself now is a business center and a new amusement park.
The new amusement
park? Yes,
I'm
the new amusement park. Especially in Celestian. White garments. I saw an interview recently about one girl that was using drugs because she was abused by her dad when she was small, and she said when she was now paralyzed over those drugs and she went to one church, he took advantage.
Yes,
you can imagine. And the man was now denying, saying that because she was a prostitute. You knew she was a prostitute. She didn't hide it. So why are you now adding more to it that okay, you want to sleep out the thing? How can you sleep out demon out of somebody? But because people are gullible, it's not everybody that has that sense of thinking deep.
Even some general I will tell you that the demon is inside the.
And now they will use their own to bring it outside. Their own is weapon that will fashion against and bring it out.
Kill it.
What part of the Bible that Jesus did that thing? You know, so everybody is just they are just making money out of Christianity. There's not, there are genuine people because I met one, but they are rare.
Very rare.
Some will just want to collect, some will drain you to the point that you just wake up and be like, So Christianity have ruined so many people's life, you know. So me, I used to advise people that it's not about you being a Christian. It's about your heart and the way you treat people. That's what Christianity is all about.
The way you treat people.
And your heart.
Your heart.
Yeah, it's not about what you preach. It's not how you portray yourself. If you like, cover your body from head to toe and you are treating people bad and what you are doing behind closed door is unjustful. You are deceiving yourself, not God.
You are deceiving yourself, not God.
And you can only lie to people. You can't lie to yourself.
You can lie to people?
You can never lie to yourself.
Wow, it has been very wonderful. But do you have any other thing that you want to say to people? Especially, you know, I want to ask you this question. Is there still a room for love in your heart? I mean, you have been battered. You have been shattered. You know, I know how you used to feel in those days when I interview you. You break down, you cry and all that. You feel so bad. But thank God that today now, you've been able to gain some momentum in terms of courage and in terms of intellectual gravity and emotional maturity and all that. But is there room for love? What do you expect? If any other man say, okay, I want to marry you, I won't mind that you are a mother of 2 children. I love Natasha, and I will take care of Natasha as my own. I will make her happy and all that. What are the qualities you are looking out for in a man that want to be the husband of Anyofe Natasha George?
I want a man that is truthful to himself, firstly, an ambitious man, a true sayer, and a lover of kids, and somebody that is willing to respect me both in my presence and in my absence. And I'm open for love.
You are open for love?
Yes, and I'm open
I think
for
that's
marriage.
a very good news. You are open for love?
And I'm open for marriage, but I don't want to have another kid.
Why?
Because I don't want my kids to have different surname. I see it as something, sorry to use that word though, to me, and with my friends that have parents that have kids, you know, it's disgusting, and it sometimes it traumatizes those children. And marriage of nowadays is just like a new relationship. Some people are in marriage and it's as if they are just getting to know each other. That's why it breaks. Yeah. So when I'm eventually, if God say, because sometimes you can't rewrite your destiny. Yeah.
Sometimes a woman that is going to marry 10 men will not marry one. So eventually, if anything goes wrong, I'm going with me and my kids. Not that I'm now adding more. Because there's this woman in UK that Lanre, you know, kept in family with 3 children and abandoned her too. Now she have the trauma of maybe the early marriage was, the early whatever was not well. Now she have 6. One died in her previous old kids. So now the kids have different surname. Imagine Diamond and Gold in school with their siblings, and they'll say, oh, Diamond Teriba, go and call Rachel Adebowale.
And it's the mother that's
and it's the same mother.
Adebowale.
So how will I explain to my kids? What will I, kids expect you to be perfect. They don't expect you to be human.
I can't understand this.
Like, okay, now that I'm fighting for my kids, do you know when they grow up, all this thing is still none of their business. They will still tell me that I'm the one that chose that path. They won't see in the aspect of, oh, I found love, I just felt I was safe, I didn't know this is what I'm going to put myself. They'll be like, that is between 2 of you. You can't instigate the fight between 2 of you to us.
Yeah, carry over.
Yes, and I am the one that took care of them.
You're the one that suffered.
I was the one that suffered.
Times of bad. I remember one day you called me that one of them was sick. You are rushing to the hospital.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
2 years ago. It was a crazy situation, and you are crying.
So that's
a lot
just
of terrible things that happened.
That's just children for you.
So it's you that at the end of the day, how did you handle comments like, "Oh, you women, are you not the one that are looking for celebrity? Why can't you go and work? Why did you marry him? Is it because you saw that he's a music star? That's why you went and opened your legs for him." How do you handle those comments?
Before social media, when people say, oh, they called me out, before social media, there has been this kind of way of calling people out. Just imagine couples that live in face me and face you that will be fighting, they will drag themselves outside, people will come, people will support the wife, people will support the husband, everybody will have their own opinion. People will always have a say in how they perceive things.
Okay.
Because, the story is always, people are always wise, rather, when the story is not theirs. So when they see their comment, I see it in the aspect that they are ignorant.
Wow.
Because I am the one in the relationship.
Yeah, the one in the
I am the one that knows the kind of level I have. You can't call that. Atorise is a public figure, not a celebrity. Because if you ask Igbo people, do you know Atorise? They will tell you, Oginekwa, who be that? So there are some tribes that don't know Atorise. But when you call Davido, you call Whiskey, you call Burna Boy, you call Ashake, it rings the bell to everybody. So there's a difference between public figure and celebrity. People are now mixing it up. So there are still people that don't know him at all. The same way I don't know him when I met him. So I just see their thing that they're just saying, they're just talking out of their ignorance. And some people are already frustrated too. If individually, they are facing their own. So they're just looking for how to pour out their anger. Everybody is just looking for how. Social media is just to cure depression. And when you think you have a problem, when you listen to another person's problem, you realize that you don't even have a problem. And then they'll say, better go and work. Some don't even have children. And I have them for free. So they'll be like, in their own perspective, that at least you have a child. What of me that have money, I don't even have a child. So people will just start pouring their own, pain on you. So that's why I just use them to catch girls. So you bash me, I throw you. So it's just a game of social media.
Bash me,
I throw you. It's a game of social media that people need to understand. That's when I see people say, I read comments, I was now depressed. Because when I used to tell them, after you read the comment, did you go to their profile to see how miserable they are living themselves? Because you never see people that are hardworking on comment section. You cannot see people with businesses that are doing that on comment section. You only see people that are going through a lot, that you yourself, you are like a role model to them. They are just
real life.
So they are just trying to be seen. That's the way they collect their own champion, trophy, that are comment section warriors.
Comment section warriors.
So they are true. Even those bloggers that come out to talk about me, it's just nothing. It's just one of those things. But these bloggers too, they can't take half of what they are saying. There's this popular blogger on TikTok that made me laugh recently. They used to call the lady Ojuabe. When she came out on TikTok, she came with don't snatch husband, don't do this, don't snatch husband. She hates second wife. She don't like it at all. Do you know recently somebody came to drag her that she snatched a 33 years old husband, a woman of 53. So you see, people are preaching, they are doing what they are going against in real life. So are they now balanced? So is it those kind of bloggers that will come out and talk about people and they should be mad or they should be angry? They don't have it all too. So it's just part of social media game and drama.
Social media game and drama. Your name also catch an interest. Before we round up the interview, your name really catch an interest. There's a Natasha at the National Assembly that is fighting Senator Kwabi over saying that
Two-Face got what he subscribed
for. There's another Natasha fighting Two-Face too in Edo State, and over that they say maybe allegedly that he slaps him at times. He tries to put him.
He got what he saw.
So and I think there's this thing about Natasha's. Which other Natasha do we have again?
Big brother.
We have Big brother. So Natashas are always.
We are always strong. Okay. We are always outspoken. We don't tolerate rubbish, and we are very sincere people. And we set boundaries. That's why people see us to be different. When you don't tolerate people, when you are not everybody's friend, you don't agree to people, they see you to be a bad person because but we are outstanding.
So your own Natasha is for Atorise. There's a Natasha for Two-Face.
There's a Natasha for everybody.
And I think there's another Natasha somewhere. There's always a Natasha for a very crude situation, a Natasha for a rude situation, a Natasha for maybe ill love, a Natasha for political irresponsibility, a Natasha for family responsibility, and a Natasha for professional responsibility and all that. So I think I congratulate you for being a Natasha. So what do you have for everybody around the world, people that are listening to this interview? I mean, what do you want them to do for you? I mean, some people can watch you and say, oh, I want to support her because you have been a mother and a father to your children. And I salute you for that. I salute your courage. I salute your sense of duty. And I salute your sense of parenthood. I'm not saying that your husband is not doing well. I don't know what he's doing in the background. He has every right to come and also defend himself. The media is a democratic space.
Yeah,
he has always gone on programs on media spaces to say he's a good father, that he takes care of his children, send them to. In fact, the genesis of this crisis was for him to have come on in your view on TVC to say, oh, all the children are going to private school. He's an Abiamo that he has done well for his children. Only for us to discover that there are more than 8 women with different children sprung all over and all that, So what do you have to say to people? People that have sympathy for you, people that pray for you, people that love you, people that encourages you, and even people that also hate you.
So I would just say that I run a business, and the name of my brand is G&G Empire, where I sell everything for fashion. And I'm also an errand girl for people that don't have the time and are not available to, get stuff like even food store. So I sell hair, I sell fabrics, I sell accessories, I sell turbans, I sell wristwatches, I sell shoe, I sell bag, like I sell everything you need and want. And if you want me to run errand for you, you're in diaspora, you want to check some store, you want to check, if you don't, I have clients that sometimes they don't want to buy from me. They have clients on social media that, they just like what they are posting and they are not sure about them. So I go to check their store, confirm that it's legit, get their stuff for them and directly deliver to their house. I run service apartment too. I check service apartment for people and all that. So basically, the G Empire is a brand that our priority is to beautify and satisfy our customers. So anybody that watching me and they want to support me, to support my brand, and I would really, really appreciate it.
I know you have people that also work for you, and I think I appreciate that. So then what are you still looking out for in life? You are beautiful, you are wonderful, you are okay. What is the secret of your beauty now? Right now, I know you are coming out from a very secret.
It's God, and my kids are my strength and they are my hope.
The way they grow up.
Yeah, the way they are growing up is amazing, and I let go of my past, and I changed my focus. So
from bitterness,
yes, to happiness. Even he become responsible. He did not become responsible. They are still my kids.
But definitely you are saying cut with him and
the case is
when
still, it's because he has not been attending. That's why I'm not been. So I found myself, and I decided to be their mom and their dad.
Yeah.
So since I've let go of my past, I've been doing very well for myself.
Anyway, I want to thank you for this wonderful moment. I want to appreciate you for the fact that you are able to pour out your hearts, and we decided to make it a date, January 1st, 2026, a brand new year, brand new intention, brand new dream and all that. We know it is very, very challenging, tasking. I mean, being a mother of two lovely boys and being someone that has been emotionally, disparaged in terms of love, somebody that has been a victim. We appreciate your orientation. We are not saying that we're not here to disparage anybody, but we've seen it at a close range and we knew how you came out and we know that it's courage. I told you something about the Natashas, and I think it's just a recurring decimal. Natashas always have their ways and they always, they face it and they are not diabolic, they are dynamic, and in most cases they are truth sayers. I think that's what you have done, and we salute your courage.
Thank you.
We salute your sense of duty, especially for the women folks. And we believe one day maybe you can put your ideas in books so that a lot of people can read and people can learn, especially young girls. Now, let me ask you this very last question now. Young girls that are marrying or dating celebrities, you have a word for them. I mean, young girls that find themselves dating a celebrity now and they're like, oh.
I would just advise
do you think
a young girl or any older, lady going into marriage that no matter what you're going into, make sure you're independent.
Independent minded.
Yes, don't allow any man to tell you to be a liability, because it's going to be hell when it all starts crumbling in front of your face, and that's the concept. That's why they'll tell you don't walk, just because they want to rule you and ruin you. So anywhere you are going to, you can't guarantee a faithful man. You can't guarantee a perfect marriage, because you are not your spouse. So we bend to take decisions that suit us. So you can't force people, compel people to take decisions. So just be independent. So in any way it's going, you can fend for yourself and you can fend for your children. That's just my advice to them.
Thank you very much, man. God bless you so much.
You're welcome.
This interview is broadcast without prejudice. It's for the purpose of learning and for the purpose of orientation and reorientation. And we want to appreciate your fair lady and your fair Natasha George for her courage, and all of you watching. One way or the other, you can always support her with your prayers and with your encouragement, one way or the other. And we are not saying anything otherwise. You can encourage her with your prayers and with motivations, positive motivations, and it's for us to just learn, and it's not to disparage anybody. We thank you viewers, we appreciate you. We want to say a happy new year to you, and on this note, we're starting the year. This is the first interview of the year, and any other thing, you can react in the comment section. You can give your word, you can give your prayers, you can give your encouragement, and with time, we also pray that God will bring peace and love and unity, and there will be a common place of interest in terms of responsibility between Lady Natasha and the father of her wonderful, lovely boys. And on this note, I want to thank you very much for watching the broadcast. I want to appreciate you so much. Any of you might want to also support in one way or the other. She has her own ventures, but please, nothing more than that. No mischief, please, no mischief. If there's nothing else, just send your prayers, send your regards, send your comments. You are free to observe from afar. You are free to wish her well and wish her a good year, wish her a good life, good motherhood. We live in a very funny environment. We live in a country whereby people believe they can do anything because they are rich or they are financially sound or they are buoyant. But in this case, this is a different Natasha. And like every other Natasha, this one started very early. She started long time, year 2021. And when we met her in 2022, we saw a different woman who is serious about her life, about the life of her children. Until today, she still hold her spirit. She's still very courageous. She's still very focused. And she's not a mischief maker. Thank you so much. God bless you. Till we meet you, until we meet her some other time. And the next time, we'll have a very, very, very good story to tell. God bless you. Happy New Year.